A common question: if God is loving, why couldn't he just forgive Adam? Why the death? Why the sacrifice? Why all this blood? The answer reveals the very heart of who God is, and it will change how you see everything. Imagine a judge in a courtroom. A man has been convicted of murder. The victim's family sits in the gallery, weeping. The judge knows the man. He's known him for years. He loves him. So the judge says, "I forgive you. You're free to go." What would happen? Chaos. Justice would be mocked. The victim's family would be outraged. The law would mean nothing. You see, a loving judge cannot simply overlook justice. Because if he did, he wouldn't be loving, he'd be enabling evil. This is the tension at the heart of the universe. God is love, but God is also just. He is holy. He cannot simply overlook sin. In Genesis 2 verse 17, before the fall, God said, "You must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it you will certainly die." This wasn't a suggestion, it was a decree. The penalty was death. Why? Because sin is rebellion against a holy God. It's not just a mistake. It's not just a whoops. It's an assault on the very nature of God. It's saying, "I know better than you, Creator." And the penalty must match the crime. Romans 6 verse 23, "The wages of sin is death." The payment for sin is death. That's the standard. That's the cost. If God could just forgive without penalty, sin would mean nothing. Justice would be meaningless. His holiness would be compromised. The moral fabric of the universe would unravel. But here's where it gets profound. Hebrews 9 verse 22, "Without the shedding of blood there is no forgiveness." Blood represents life. Life for life. The penalty must be paid. And Romans 3 verse 23, "All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." Adam's sin wasn't just Adam's, it's ours too. We're all under the same penalty. Every lie, every selfish thought, every cruel word, we're all guilty. So God couldn't just forgive Adam. That would violate his justice. That would make him unjust. But God is love. So what did he do? He provided a substitute. Someone who could pay the penalty in our place. Someone sinless, yet willing to die. Someone who could satisfy the demands of justice while extending the hand of mercy. Jesus Christ. The perfect sacrifice. Think about this, Jesus lived the life we couldn't live. Perfect. Sinless. Holy. And then he died the death we deserved. Brutal. Shameful. Painful. The penalty paid in full. God's justice was satisfied. God's love was demonstrated. The cross wasn't plan B, it was the only way. The only way for a holy God to forgive sinful humans without compromising his holiness. God couldn't just forgive, but he could provide the payment. And he did. At Calvary, justice and mercy kissed. Wrath and grace met. And you were the prize. The next time you think God is being harsh, remember, he couldn't just forgive. But he found a way. He made a way. He became the way.